Tozeur is a city in southwest Tunisia. The city is located northwest of Chott El Djerid, in between this Chott and the smaller Chott El Gharsa. It is the capital of Tozeur Governorate. It was the site of the ancient city and former bishopric Tozeur, which remains a Latin Catholic titular see. During the Roman Empire and the Byzantine Empire and in the Vandal Kingdom, Tozeur was the site of Tozeur in the Roman province of Byzana. At this time it was the seat of a suffragan bishopric, called Tozeur, located in the Sahel hinterland of the Byzana coastline, close to the towns of Aquae and Nefta and south of Capsa and Atters. Rome and Tozeur became an important center of Donatism. The bishopric ceased to function following the 7th century arrival of Islam. The remains of an ancient church are visible in the foundations of an old mosque of Tozeur. 4 bishops are historically documented. It was nominally restored in 1933 as Latin titular bishopric of Tozeur of the Roman Catholic Church. It has had the following incumbents so far of the fitting episcopal rank. Tozeur has a hot desert climate, reaches 22.2 degrees Celsius. During winters, it can sometimes freeze at night and just before the sunrise, as the temperature may drop below 0 degrees Celsius. With hundreds of thousands of palm trees, Tozeur is a large oasis. Dates are exported from Tozeur. In ancient times, before the advent of motorized vehicles, the oasis was important for the transportation through the Sahara, which took place in caravans. The name of the city in antiquity was Tozeur. It was an important Roman outpost. The Medina of Tozeur contains traditional architecture, fashion and workmanship. Tozeur, in common with the surrounding Djerid region, is noted for its yellow, brownish brickwork as well as its patterns in geometric designs which form the facades of most buildings in the old city and the new tourist zone. A round gate, the entrance to the carpet market, shop Berber. A satellite dish, a tower of a mosque. Tozeur, 1997, a local in traditional Berber clothing in the Medina. 2007 in a courtyard of a house. Tozeur, 2020, double square door of a recently constructed house. 2020 panorama of Tozeur houses viewed from the roof of the Café Berber. 2020. Typical brick decorations on a facade in the Medina of Tozeur. The unique brickwork of the old streets in the Medina of Tozeur. 2021 The entrance of the Medina of Tozeur. The old town of Ould El Hadef is an example of the local brickwork, which is one of the oldest neighborhoods in Tozeur and was a home for Jews too. Tozeur has a football club who plays in the first professional federation of football in Tunisia. The team is called LPS Tozeur. In 2010-2011 season the club almost made it to the first professional federation of football. Although still the largest part of the local economy, dates and farming are becoming less appealing to the young, who are more often employed in tourism. Tourism is heavily developed and promoted, and Tozeur is considered a center of desert tourism. The annual International Festival of Oases takes place in the town in November and December each year. The government initiated 2 large-scale projects. The region around Tozeur is seeing a large influx of unemployed workers and their families from the once rich phosphate region of Metloy, Gafsar and La rise in hope of work in the tourism sector. The phosphate mines are no longer productive and thousands of workers were laid off after the government sold them to European investors. Overall the region, and Tozeur in particular, is going through a tough time. The region is embracing the unstable tourism economy and shying away from its traditional agricultural-based economy. During the First Gulf War the sector suffered with the loss of large number of workers and an increase in unemployment. The same happened during the 11th of September 2001 attacks and the Iraq War. The city is served by buses, taxis, railway, Lauage, and Tozeur Nefta International Airport with national and international services from London, Paris, Rome and few other European countries. Tozeur lies on the edge of the Sahara Desert. Tourism activity is higher in the fall and winter months with Dawes Festival among others in late December. The people of Tozeur have an unparalleled attachment to knowledge and science. This love for science is associated with high human values, including generosity, Communicative enthusiasm, wisdom and humility. Tozeur was used as a filming location for the Star Wars saga and Raiders of the Lost Ark. Lucasfilm also built an entire set a few kilometers northwest of Tozeur in the middle of the desert. This set acted as Mos Esper in Star Wars. Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. The buildings are still there and can be visited. The English Patient with Ralph Fiennes and Kristen Scott Thomas was partially filmed outside Tozeur. In May 1984, the Italian singers Alice and Franco Battiato represented Italy in the Eurovision Song Contest with